Transportation in general has been really a great equalizer. If people have the ability to move, they have the chance for healthier lives and healthier economies. So we have to prioritize making sure we're serving all people.
The world is for everybody, and transportation is a means to an end for all of us. It's a means to economic opportunity. It's a means to quality of life. It's a means to access to recreation, and that shouldn't be limited to a small segment of the population.
At the Central Ohio Transit Authority, we're headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, and we serve a really broad region of urban, suburban, and rural areas. Part of what we're doing is looking at what's available in every neighborhood. We know that needs are different, so we look at driver's license, access to car, sidewalks, lighting, where are job centers? Are people focused on health outcomes? Maybe they need an aging in place solution. So we're using different data sets to prioritize and develop new services. So typical transportation modeling would have been done, it still is done with transportation demand modeling based on vehicle traffic and vehicle patterns. But we're working with employers, we're doing customer surveys, community surveys, working with nonprofit organizations, more than 100 across our region, to understand what people's needs are, especially during the pandemic, and how people's mobility patterns have changed.
I understand my community. I don't necessarily understand yours. What we really need to be doing is working with the communities that we serve to understand what their problems are and what the best solutions to those problems might be. In these COVID times, we're doing an awful lot of stuff virtually. We're on the internet a lot. We're on the internet in a lot of different languages. We have people that are signing for us. We do the closed captions and the rest of that. We also identify communities that maybe don't have access, and we make a point of getting to them.
During the height of the pandemic, two of the things that really helped us the most to serve customers was the use of data and analytics to prioritize data decisions, making sure they were data-driven. We were asking questions. Did you lose your job? Have you lost income? Have you changed jobs? Has your job location changed? Maybe you're working from home, partially remote. So we needed to know how to prioritize service for essential frontline employees and those who did not have other options.
Prior to COVID-19, those of us in the transportation space spent a lot of time talking about the first mile, the last mile, how to get to and from transit, how to get to and from what have you. What COVID told us is what's really important to our economy and our health and our quality of life. It's not a mile, it's 6 feet. So we have to retool everything we do with that in mind. A lot of people aren't commuting to work anymore. How do we serve them? The people that need to commute to work, how do we serve them in a way that's safe? And how do we do that in a way that's a responsible use of the taxpayers' dollars?
My big hope is that all of this momentum that we have right now around equitable access, whether it's launching new service, whether it's making better decisions with data, is that it will stick. Committing to going completely diesel-free by 2023 and carbon neutral by 2050. I think about that, and I think that's this flywheel where the momentum will be so great that it'll just be the status quo someday.
Demographics are just a fact. In migration, out migration, and deaths, birth, the economy, the population changes. The economy changes, the environment changes. What we're hoping to do is respond to that change, maybe foresee that change, and be out in front working with the people we serve to create the future that they want.